most of these businesses I don't recognize because 5 years ago, yeah, it was totally different. And for me, it's like seeing musical chairs. Like I would see a Starbucks over here, and then it would go under, and then another Starbucks would open over here, for example. And then I don't know, like a Dunkin' Donuts here would go under, and another one would sprout out over there. So businesses keep going under and keep popping up all the time in Korea. It's fun to watch as a customer, seeing something new being created. But as a business owner, I can see it's pretty stressful trying to maintain longevity in such a competitive atmosphere. So, yeah, see, I don't recognize any of this. This used to be a club, but I don't know if they're still open. Papa Gorilla, that used to be fun for the foreigners, the expats. They used to frequent that one. Totally different. That's Sangsang Madang, that's a art building. And here's another main road. I would constantly walk back and forth like this. Nice. Nice. Hanshin-Pocha. Hanshin-Pocha is a good place to take a date. If you want to go drinking with the girl you like, take her there. Get drunk, and then next day she's yours. You didn't hear it from me, okay? This advice is all unsolicited. Okay? So. Again, one thing that's missing is noise, I would say. If I'm in Hongdae, I'm so used to hearing a lot more noise than this. And that's due to the buskers, due to groups, like circles that they create, a lot more music blasting from stores. But I don't hear it that much. I can hear silence, see? I hear pockets of silence, which is kind of odd. So, ooh, that's new. So they installed a new workout area. And do I like the changes that are being made to Hongdae? Yes and no. Yes, it's gotten cleaner. It's gotten more. Yeah, it's more. I don't know. I can see it's still a popular place here. But especially for tourists. It wasn't this popular before with tourists. That's the second thing. Okay, so the first thing that's missing was the busking circles, right? The noise that I said, right? The second thing that's missing are the tourists. There used to be a shit ton of tourists everywhere here. And as a result, there you go, Imdae, another Imdae. But I don't see any tourists. As you can see, there's none. You should see like a Chinese group with the flag held by the tour leader, or you see Japanese groups, or just foreigners in general, like Europeans, or walking about. Very little. I see very little percentage. Not as high as before. All right, and then I see this a lot. It's like a ride-sharing scooter. That I see a lot of people just zipping by, like electric scooter, and they just, yeah, that's cool. That wasn't existing before. Oh man, all of these places have changed. Yeah. Wow. See, more of these scooters. Yeah. They're everywhere in Hongdae, at least. I see. So, what do Koreans on the street think about this situation? Well, the people that I've spoken to in person, yeah, they feel like, yeah, it's a punch to the gut. This virus, it's hurting them, like whether it's their business or their job or their social life. A lot of people are depressed, drinking a lot more, because yeah, like for example, I was talking to one college student, and he told me that, yeah, his semester has been delayed for 2 weeks. So I asked him, what are you doing every day? And he's like, he just says drinking. I just drink. He sits in his dorm room, plays on the computer, studies at home, and then he drinks. Again, he doesn't go out, which is kind of sad. So I sense that alcoholism is on the rise due to this people shutting themselves indoors. By the way, fun fact, I've stopped drinking alcohol for 3 months now. I'll tell you why, probably in a future video. So you have to subscribe in order to see that. But for me, I'm not affected, right? So I don't drink. And I'm totally cool with this drinking situation. So that's what I notice. A lot of people have a lot of time on their hands. And with a lot of time, there's a lot of drinking involved. Drinking at home or drinking in one of these places. Oh shit. Look, there's another Imdae. That used to be a really popular restaurant too. It's a good place for couples. Look at that architecture. It's kind of sad. See? Wow. Oh, this place is still open. This is a Japanese style drinking bar. I think it's open still. So, the question you're probably wondering, you want to ask me, based on what you see now, is should I come to Korea right now? My answer is yes, you should. Why? Because this is a very unique situation. Should you come to Korea? Yes. Should you go to Daegu? No. Should you go to Busan? No, of course not. Stay away from the south areas because it's crazy over there. That's where most of the majority are infected. Should you come to Seoul? Yes, you should. I think you should. Here's why. You get to enjoy this kind of serenity. If you like enjoying a nice city like Seoul without the craziness of like crowds, Seoul can be a very stressful city to walk about or enjoy, whether you're on your own or you're in a tour group or whatever. There's just so many people. It's just waves of people. There's like 40 million people here. So you're bound to get stressed from bumping into people or like going through cultural differences, miscommunication. There are tons of problems to be experienced as a foreigner here that some YouTubers have brought up. Maybe I can talk about in another video as well. But yeah, it's not easy living here, that's for sure. Whether you are Korean or a foreigner, no. But there is a payoff. There is a payoff to all of this. So, this area here, we're in Sangsu area. And this area would be packed with couples going on first dates or just dates in general. This is more of an area for couples to enjoy. Hongdae is more for single people to enjoy, party people. Okay, so the more laid back crowd or couples usually hang out around here because you can see there's a lot of restaurants, cafes to enjoy. Oh, see, cute cafes for your girlfriend to enjoy. And I would take my ex-girlfriends to a lot of these places. So, which do I prefer, Hongdae or Sangsu? Again, depends on your situation. If you're single, go to Hongdae. If you have a girlfriend, hang out here if you want. To each his own.